Hello everybody, my name is V. Narendra Kumar and we are from NRK Academy, and today we have got this 27th story of our series of Aesop's fables, the famous Greek moral story writer, and these stories have been retold by Leo Tolstoy, and this is the 27th story called The Wild Ass and the Tame Ass, and we have 40 plus stories in this series. Let's start. And we'll be doing this as part of master reading and listening with grammar analysis so that you'll be a perfect reader. 27th story, The Wild Ass and the Tame Ass. Tame means like he's tamed, which means he is obedient, and wild is like totally wild. A wild ass saw a tame ass. A means one particular, not particular, general. A wild ass saw a tame ass. So you don't say wild ass saw tame ass. You put an article there. A. A wild ass saw. It is a past story. The story is already over, so see becomes saw in simple past tense. So a wild ass saw a tame ass. Tame is obedient. He follows orders. The wild ass went up to him. The wild ass went up to him. Went up to him. See, went to him is different from went up to him. Like he came up to him, close to him. Went up to him. Went up to him. To is the linking word there. The linking preposition. And he is silent and began. Begin becomes began in simple past tense. To praise his life. To praise his life, comma, saying, like the saying is connected to the sentence, saying how smooth his body was and what sweet feed he received. How smooth his body was because it is past, and what sweet feed means food, that's it, he received, which means he got, and receive becomes received in simple past tense. Now let's analyze the sentence. A wild ass saw a tame ass, clear cut. It's very clear. See becomes saw. The wild ass went up. Phrasal verb. It's called a phrasal verb because you have two words in this word, in this verb. The wild ass went up to him, and is a linking word here. He began. He is silent. Began to praise his life. He began. Begin becomes began to praise his life, comma, saying, like he was saying, like something like past continuous, how smooth his body was and what sweet feed he received. Sweet food he received. Later, when the tame ass was loaded down and a driver began to goad him with a stick, the wild ass said, "No, brother, I do not envy you. I see that your life is going hard with you." Now let's look at this sentence. Later, the wild ass said that first. Then later, when is a linking word here. The tame ass was loaded down. Loaded, was loaded. Was loaded is passive voice here. Was loaded down, and the a person, began to goad him. G-O-A-D is a beautiful word. Force him. Goad him is like force him. Non-stop forcing somebody. If you force somebody non-stop, it is called goading. Him with the stick. With is a preposition. See? Comma. The wild ass said. Again, let's see it. Later, comma. When the tame ass was loaded down. Why was loaded? He didn't load. The tame ass didn't load. He was loaded. Which means a load was put on him. Was loaded is passive voice. Simple past tense passive voice is was plus loaded. The past participle form, the third form of the verb. So later, when the tame ass was loaded down, like weight was put, and is a linking word, a driver began to goad him, force him with the stick. With is a linking word here, comma, the wild ass said is simple past tense. And this is a direct speech. No, brother, I do not envy you. I don't or do not envy you. Envy means like I don't have any jealousy. Like I don't think that you are in a better position. I see that your life, I see, that your life is going hard with you, is going hard. Going hard means it is very hard, simply that. It's an expression. I see that your life is going hard with you. And that completes a beautiful story. Again, this is a lovely story, a small story with a powerful moral. That you might have a smooth skin, but you are always carrying a load and somebody is forcing you. The wild ass and the tame ass. The wild ass saw a tame ass. The wild ass went up to him. We did this and began to praise his life. How wonderful your life, saying, he was saying, how smooth his body was and what sweet feed is food, he received. He received. See, so many sentences are here. See, the wild ass went up to him. He began to praise his life. He was saying how smooth his body was, what sweet food he received. See, 4 sentences are linked with and, here and, then comma, then and. See, so and comma and but and when and that are all connectors. Wild ass went up to him and began to praise his life, comma is a connector there, saying how smooth his body was and what sweet food or feed he received. Later when the tame ass was loaded down, again you have to see this, was loaded is simple past tense passive voice, was loaded down and a linking word. A driver began to goad him, force him with a stick. With is a preposition. The wild ass said, no brother, I do not envy you. I don't envy you. I do not envy you. I see. See. Here you can clearly see, I see is one sentence. Your life is going hard with you is another sentence. That is a linking word. I see that your life is going hard with you. Now it's perfect. A wild ass saw a tame ass. The wild ass went up to him and began to praise his life, saying how smooth his body was and what sweet food he received. Later, comma, when the tame ass was loaded down, passive voice, and a driver began to goad him, force him with the stick. The wild ass said, no brother, I do not envy you. I see that your life is going hard with you. Is going hard with you means it's very hard, as simple as that. And that completes, I think you've got the mastery. Now let's read it even more far. A wild ass saw a tame ass. Perfect. A wild ass went up to him and began to praise his life, saying how smooth his body was and what sweet feed he received. Later when the tame ass was loaded down and a driver began to goad him with a stick, the wild ass said, no brother, I do not envy you. I see that your life is going hard with you. See, it's almost like you have understood and memorized the story. It's a very beautiful feeling you get when you master reading and listening. So that completes the story. Thank you so much, and we'll come to the next story, 28th story, the stag, in the next video. Thank you.